and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to my presentation today. I'm glad to meet you all. Before starting our presentation today, let me introduce ourselves. I'm Alia, me as a moderator and explain the material. And here's my partner Lilis. Here's explain the material too. We are from 6 group. In this presentation, we are going to discuss about function. Let's just start the presentation. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, relation and function. Relation. Something relation from set A to set B is couple of corresponding member A with member B. Region set A is called domain or area origin. Area set B is called codomain or area file. Relation from 2 with set right with symbol R corresponding with definition following. Relation from A to B is set part from A times B. Right R subset of A times B. If A equal B, the relation from A to B is called relation on A or relation on B. Now to break set A will have remember what is the name child that Lia, Vira, Vivi, not Lia, Doni, Cica. Next, and set B have member tips food that is meatball, noodle, and soup. Second set, the upright in form set of type A equal Lia, Vira, Vivi. B equal meatball, noodle, soup. 3 child, the give question about fruit her favorite and uptype the result as following. Number 1, Lia like eat meatball. Number 2, Vira like eat meatball and noodle. Number 3, Vivi like eat noodle and soup. Okay, next. Function. Relation from set A to B is called function of notation if and only if every member set A implies right only one with member set B. Or function of mapping from set A to set B is a relation that pair every x element A with right 1 y element B. So function is circumstance special from relation. In function, every member area 1 only has right 1 couple with member area friends. Function let map every x element A to y element B. Notice A, F, F is X is Y, or B, F function X is fx. Okay, next is Colon's function. Number 1, function constant. Function constant code formula f x equals c to every x element b f, or c equal constant, df equal domain. Sample fx equal to how many events score x that score function domain 2. This is picture. This is graphic picture. Next, function identity. Function identity map every x element df to himself alone and formulate vx equal f. Sample fx equal f, then f2 equal to f5 equal 5. Next, f minus 2 equal minus 2, and so on. This is graphic picture. Next, function linear. Something function fx is called function linear. If function that determined by fx equal ax plus b, in where a not equal to 0, a and b number constant and graph from line side. Pay attention sample following. Now fx equal 2x plus 3. Extrude the graph. Okay, next. Function square. Something function fx is called function square is if function that determined by fx equal ax square plus bx plus c, at where a not equal of 0 and a, b, and c number constant and the graph from statement this. Pay attention sample function square following. Function f determined by fx equal x square plus 2x minus 3. Picture the graph. Okay, next function modulus. Something function fx is called function modulus or absolute. If function this map every number real on domain function to element place absolutely. To more understand it, study in function following f equal x is mutlak x or f equal x is mutlak ax plus b, or fx equal mutlak x, the meaning the practice graph. Okay, next. Okay, function odd and function even. Something function fx is called function odd if f minus x equal minus fx, and is called function even if f minus x equal fx. If f minus x not equal to means fx, then function is not even and not odd. To understand function odd and function even, pay attention a sample question following this. Specify function f in under this including function even, function odd or not, even and not odd. Number 1, fx equal 2x to the power 3 plus x. Number 2, fx equal 3 cos x minus 5. Number 3, fx equal x squared minus 8x. The set among. Number 1, fx equal 2x the power 3 2 plus x. Sorry. 2x to the power 3 plus x. And f min x equal 2 min x the power to the power 3 plus min x equals min 2x the power 3 minus x equals min equal min 2x the power 3 plus x equal min fx. So function fx is a function of. Okay, next trace function. Number 1, function on top. Granted set a equal 1, 2, 3 and b equal a, b, c, d. Function f is x element a is y element b is called function on top if there is y element b not coupled from x element a. Pay attention picture inside. In set a is set b and d which not is a map from set a. F equal group 1 I 3A and 2A and 3C. Okay, this is picture function on top. Next, function injection on one by one. If function f is a to b, every b element b big, only have one prime only b, then function that's called function 1 by 1 or injective. Example, this is picture 1 is fungsi injective, 2 function 1 function injective, 2 function injective, 3 not function injective. Okay, because function injective is 1 by 1. Next, okay, function subjective. On function f is a to b, every b element b have kind b, then f is called function subjective or on top. Okay, sample, this is picture, one picture, function subjective, two picture, not function subjective. Okay, next function bijective or correspondent 1 by 1. Something function that character injective or add-ons surjective is called function wise or correspondent 1 by 1. This is picture. Okay, next explain the material is list.
Okay, the next is decomposition function. Decomposition function is an amalgamation of an operation of two types of functions, fx and also gx, so that it can produce a new function. The formula for the decomposition function is as contained in the description above. The operation for the decomposition function is usually denoted by the use of the letter or symbol O, where we can read the symbol as a composition, or Gujarat newspaper flags that can be formed from fx and gx, namely, first, f composition g, which means g is entered into f. Second, g composition f, which means f is entered into g. For example, if it is known that fx is 3x added 4 and gx is 3x, what is the value of f? Nah, the answer is fx. F composition g x is fgx is 3 times 3x added 4 is 9x added 4. F composition g when x is 2 is g times 2 added 4 is 22. Okay, next topic is the inverse function. The inverse function is occurs because there is a function denoted by fx and has a relation on each set A to each set B, so that it will be an inverse function, which is mean by f min 1x, which has nothing but a relation from the set A to each set B, so that the inverse function is obtained from f divine A is we change to f min 1, B is A, so that the origin or domain area becomes a friendly area or codomain. C. The yield area or range, namely the set A. For example, if you know a function if x is 5x added 20, calculate the inverse function f min 1x. The answer is the function if x is expressed in the form y is same with the function when f(x) is 1, and then f(x) is 5x added 20, it means y is 5x added 20. Then change f min 1, so that will be obtain x2. X is 5x added 20, it means f min 1 x is fx is y. Fx is 5x added 20 is it means y is 5x added 20. Y is 5x added 20 is, and then 5x is y means 20. X is x means 20 divide 5. X is y divide 5 means 4. And mean 1 y is y divide 4. Y divide 5 means 4. And mean 1 x is x divide 5 mean 4. If x 5x and 20, and then the inverse is x is x, and then the answer is the inverse is if x is 5x added 20. Next is drawing quadratic function. Drawing quadratic function has 4 steps to do it. The first step is determine the intersection point of the curve with the x-axis. In this case, f(x) is 0. The second is determine the intersection of the curve with the y-axis. In this case, x is 0. The third determines the axis of symmetry with the formula. The fourth determines the vertex with coordinate. For the example, graph of the quadratic function of the equation y is x squared mean 2x mean y mean 8. The first step is determine the x-intercept when the x-axis intercept is obtained 4 and 0 and means 2 and 0. Second step is determine the y-intercept at the y-intercept is 0 and mean 8. Third step is determine the x-axis of symmetry, then the axis of symmetry x is 1. Fourth step is determine the vertex, and the vertex is 1 and means 9. It's known means 9. So if it's known, such the gravity image as follows. Thank you.
Okay, so that's the end of our presentation today. Thank you so much for your great attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you. Behind the scan. So that's